There's one thing I'm afraid of, and it ain't anybody on that cast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just tell you that. The only one thing I'm afraid of, and it ain't over there.
I am so excited for you.
Thank you.
Back on Broadway. How does it feel?
It's like a dream come true. You know, it was really great. In 2020, I did around 80 shows, and then my run was cut short by about 2 weeks. So I'm back with some unfinished business. And last night was the opening, and it was great.
Congratulations. It's got to feel good when you do a gig and you get the call back. They want you back, right?
Yes. Mr. Weisler, who's like a Broadway legend,
Yeah.
called up and he said, Erika, we have some unfinished business. And I said, yes, sir, we do. And I'm thrilled to be back on Broadway in Chicago.
What do you think is the one thing people don't know about this role and this show that goes into it?
I think the unique thing, and I'm just going to speak from the Roxie point of view. Every person that plays Roxie gets to bring their own version of Roxie to life and what the character means to her. I enjoy it because I think Chicago is just a timeless classic about human behavior. And you really get to kind of like play in your shadow side and bring that sort of all of that kind of, you know, fun, risky energy to life.
We'll get to see a different side of you, which I'm excited about. I have to see you this time.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, I gotta come. It's like one of my favorite shows, and I just think you are such a talented performer.
Thanks. Thanks.
So, you know, it's just exciting. Have the ladies of Beverly Hills been supporting you?
Sure. Look, I've received, you know, a few texts and words of encouragement, and that's great. They've all seen the show, so I don't expect anybody to come, but yes.
What I'm loving about this season is you are thriving.
Thank you.
No longer surviving.
Yeah.
You know, you had a couple seasons where you were really just trying to keep your head above water.
Yes. Yes,
Now,
yes.
it's so nice to see you in this era.
Well, thank you. I'm relaxed, and I don't feel like I'm constantly having to defend myself or something like that. And I think that you get to see more of naturally who I am instead of always being on the defensive.
So true. It feels like you're more kind of just open.
I'm calm, and I'm able to enjoy myself a bit.
Yeah. Are we dating, Erika? Where are we at?
I mean, I would like to. I'm not dating anybody.
Okay.
So, yeah, but I would like to.
What do you think? What kind of guy do you think would fit into your lifestyle right now?
I'll just tell you this. I think that the most important thing for me is intelligence, a sense of humor.
Yeah.
I know that everybody says that it's cliche, but it really is true. And I just would like to spend time with, you know, I'm not looking for anything serious. I don't think I'll ever get married again, but I would like to have some fun. And I didn't walk out of my divorce/separation bitter or hating men or anything like that. So, I mean, you know, we'll see what's out there.
You know what I didn't know about you? I was Googling around recently. You're a Cancer.
I am.
That is so, like, I cannot believe that. But really,
Wait, are you?
No, I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay.
But my mom is a Cancer.
Okay.
You're very soft.
Very soft.
Yeah.
Yes, I have, but I've had to like put up walls to survive. But I'm actually really a softie.
Yeah.
And super sensitive.
Yes.
But just like a lot of people don't see that.
Right. But we are seeing it a little more this season.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to feel like I can, you know, just sit and breathe for a moment.
Yeah. The Dorit and Kyle of it all.
Oh my God.
Kyle's vein popping out actually like shook me a little. I was like, oh shit.
She's really mad. No, when I kept saying this season, like, hey, Dorit's really mad, like Kyle's really mad, they were very mad, very upset.
You're in an awkward position here.
Yes, I am.
I'm
I'm stuck between two people that I care about. They're in the worst time in their life, both going through separations, and they're very angry with each other.
I know.
And I'm trying to like, just, you know, be a good friend to both.
I know. Dorit says that you defend Kyle too much, and she actually kind of said that you are afraid of Kyle. What is your take on that?
I'm afraid of, well, there's one thing I'm afraid of, and it ain't anybody on that cast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just tell you that. The only one thing I'm afraid of, and it ain't over there. Of course I defend Kyle, like I defend Dorit. So that's okay. She can have that criticism. You know, so what?
Yeah.
That's really, so what? You know, I defend Dorit, I defend Kyle, I defend everybody that I feel. I do what I feel is right.
Yeah.
If someone doesn't like it, let them feel that way.
Yeah. This whole text thing, what was your take on it? It seems like most of the women think that she was wrong by texting PK.
I think it's not a good policy.
Mm.
Once, a couple separates, for me, and I've said this, do I think there was anything inappropriate in that text? No, I do not.
Right.
I don't like the other ladies sort of filling in the blanks with what they think that Kyle meant. I have a completely different take on it, which you'll find out about.
Okay.
But for me, just when a couple separates, I think it's best hands off.
Yeah.
And you got to go with the girl.
Yeah.
Because that was your friend first.
As a viewer, we watched you go through a really hard separation. We watched you really struggle for a couple of seasons.
Yeah.
And the ladies, at least in my opinion, didn't necessarily rally around you the way that they should have.
Yes.
Now we're seeing multiple women go through separations, and it does feel like they might be getting more support. So how are you navigating that this season?
Well, I think that, I just have to, I went through what I went through.
Yeah.
And I can't compare. Yes, I mean, we could sit here and say, oh, everybody's been nicer to this one or that one, but that doesn't really serve me. That's in the past. I just have to stay looking forward. That's what it is. I can't go back and change any of that.
I think that's like your therapy work,
It
right?
is. No, it is. And I remain in therapy, and I will probably be in there for the rest of my life because I like it. Yeah. But I can't control anyone else or what they may think or feel. And I can't go back and get something I didn't get. So what?
I was surprised by Dorit's convo with Kyle, and she opened up a little bit more about PK's behavior in the marriage, saying like they called him a monster at times. Has she shared that with you, or was that your first time hearing that?
Dorit, Lisa Rinna, and Kyle came to my residency in Vegas, Better All on Blonde, and we went to dinner, and this was before any of this, and Dorit had shared some things with us. So, I'm a friend that I'm going to let you tell me what's going on. I'm not one of these, pushers, because I've gone through my own thing. And it's tough to reveal those kinds of things in your marriage, It's not always easy to say, hey, I'm having problems at home.
It's vulnerable, especially when you're on a show with people.
It's the worst.
And you have to trust that they're not going to bring it up.
Well, that's the real trick, is who do you tell?
It's really...
And who do you trust to, with your most delicate, situations?
Yeah.
Who do you trust?
It's scary.
Yes, it can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything with Tom.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing from not crying,
Listen, you got to laugh sometimes.
You have
to not
break down in tears.
Yes. Sure. None of it is funny.
No, it's horrible, actually.
It's horrible. Are you in touch with him?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah. How have you made peace with loving someone that let you down and now is going through this, and you can't be there for him?
I talk a lot in therapy with my therapist about grief and losing what was a marriage and a home and a husband, and the idea of all of these things. And it's such a terrible ending. Yeah. Such it's just a tragedy all the way around for everybody affected. And I hate to see it end this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I'm loving seeing you on this new path.
Thank you.
And you really have come out of this. And you are I feel like you're just kind of, what's that bird that they...
Phoenix?
You are a phoenix.
Thanks.
You are a phoenix
Thank
rising.
You. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Your fans are just loving you back, and being on Broadway, the audience loves you.
And I love the audience. And the audience, yes. Roxie's favorite line.
And you love the audience. Oh, and then lastly, Bose. I'm loving Bose.
Isn't she great?
She is fabulous, beautiful, successful.
I mean, the full package.
Yeah.
And she's a good person. You can feel it. I hope you get to interview her, because you will feel it right away.
I really hope
she's the real deal. She's the real deal. She's like a best edition in a long time.
I agree.
She's a great housewife.
I agree. Jennifer actually came on Access Daily and was like, I kind of wish I got a full-time part, because now I'm I want to be in this more.
Jennifer Tilly? Yeah. Oh, Lord. Jennifer is also really great. I mean, she adds so much. She, there's this beautiful sparkle in her eye. She's great.
Bose actually, I believe, was affected by these fires.
She lost her home in the Malibu fire. Yeah.
horrible.
Very bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you been in touch with her?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard. I mean, you work really hard, and that was a dream home for her, and she spent a lot of time there with her daughter, and it's gone.
Well, I know you ladies will rally around her and,
Yes,
and
of
support
course.
her through this.
Yeah, of course.
As you all do. You go through your little tiffs, but
I think at the end of the day, no one on this cast really wants anything bad to happen to anybody.
Yeah.
So, yeah.